Hi, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to present to you the project that I have. And by the way, my name is Milka Dizon, and I'm one of the assistant sales manager of Ortigas Land. This presentation will take only about 15 minutes of your time. So if you have further questions or concern, you may please raise it after the end of the slide, if that's okay. So the topic I'm going to discuss is about your property investment plan during and after the COVID-19 pandemic. So I believe this is one of the hottest topic in the market, especially for investors looking to invest their money but don't know where. Okay, so before I proceed, let me introduce to you my company. I'm from Ortigas Land, and we are formerly Ortigas and Company. And because of the synergy and partnership with Ayala Land and SM Prime, we are now Ortigas Land. And we're already 88 years in the real estate industry. So we're one of the most trusted developers already. So Ortigas Land is the developer behind the success of the exclusive subdivisions. If you're familiar with the Valle Verde, the Green Meadows, Green Hills East, Lontala Valle Verde, those are just few of the developments that we have developed because Ortigas Land continues to build great places for life. And if you will notice, the residents in this village are really the old rich in the metro. Okay, so let's proceed with the studies according to the Colors International. So because of the threat of brought by COVID-19 pandemic, so there's a lot of concerns being raised. And according to some studies, not just scholars and even other real estate researchers, these are some of the recommendations for the property developers. So the developers should offer more flexible packages and terms in order to attract the buyers, and they also have to highlight the property management because this is very crucial, especially during this pandemic. The property management is really important. So developers to proactively touch base with the client, so that's one thing. And then implement creative leasing schemes and to ensure the buildings are adaptable to modern technology. So what's good news about that is Ortigas Land could offer you what these recommendations are asking for. So let's check on that. So Ortigas Land could offer new terms and schemes. We actually launched it this May, and we are offering a very flexible payment terms. We actually even offer no down payment. It's just what really your budget needs. So we will launch our own property management, which is the Ortigas property management as well within the year, as recommended. And from client services to customer care. So we will now be focusing on customer care. Also, leasing will be part of the property management. And for the smart design, so we have smart features in our units incorporated in the new projects, and there will be new features will be added, especially for the safety of the residents. Okay, so Ortigas Land. So this is the four major estate developments. So they are mixed use, combination of shops, residential, green open spaces, sustainable. It's a master plan development. Just like this one, the Circle of Verde, it's actually 70% green open spaces, and we're offering ready for occupancy. Green Hill Shopping Center. We also have Capital Commons at 50% open spaces, and Frontera Verde, if you're familiar with Ortigas East, where the Tiendesitas is. So it actually has a 40% green open spaces. So let's discuss about the future infrastructures that will benefit our future developments or our projects and development. So we have here the Mega Manila Subway, and there's also MRT 4 stations and the BGC Ortigas link. So this one is already 45% complete, and this will ease the travel time from 1 hour to 12 minutes. So it's very convenient. So for the capital values, so if you will notice, so this is the four central business district in the metro. So if you'll notice, Ortigas has the lowest price per square meter because the value of property has not yet reached the peak of its price. So if you're going to compare it with BGC Bay and Makati, so Ortigas has a lot more opportunity if you're an investor, you better have a unit in the Ortigas Center. So the project that I'm offering you, it's actually the Galleon. So the Galleon is actually located right in front of the Asian Development Bank and Poveda College. So this is the EDSA and this is the MRT where the MRT stations, and this will be the Robinson's Galleria, and this is going to be the future MRT4 station. So those are the connecting dots. And once those future developments is already finished, the value of your property will increase its value. Okay, so let's check. So residences at the Galleon, we actually sold 5 billion in just 8 hours. That was on February 29 when we launched it in Shangri-La. And expected turnover would be on second quarter of 2028. So why you need to choose the Galleon? First, it's on the prime location. And this is the only mixed-use development that offers office and residential. You can see a lot of office nearby, but they do not offer an office with their own amenities. But in Galleon, we can offer you the office with its own amenity area. So we also for the brand name Ortigas Land. So it's a very reputable developer in the country. Flexibility use, this is very perfect for your investment and personal use. So this total development, it is 6,996 square meter total development. That huge. And it only offers a very low density it only offers very low density because it only offers 509 residential units for the residential tower. So let's proceed. So we also have a green building code compliance. So this one, our Galleon Towers is a green building compliant, which is very essential during this COVID-19 pandemic because it is said to reduce and prevent the risk of cross-contamination because it has fewer units per floor, it's low density, so therefore the risk of getting the virus is very low. Okay, so it also has a smart features with free split type aircon included. There's also an RFID access, Hans Grohe and Kohler for the kitchen and CR, 24-hour security and property management. Okay, so these are the amenities. For the amenities, there's an outdoor amenity here, which is the pool. So this is the active area and this is the passive area where the outdoor garden is located. Aside from that, there is also an indoor amenities, which is included on your screen. So this is the game room, the theater room, which is capacity of 16, and this is the daycare. So this is the feature of the smart home. So you'll be able to access or control your home using the application on your mobile devices, such as the smoke detector, smart plug, temperature sensor, contact center, and the smart light switch. Okay, and we also have RFID access. This is what other uh, condos and developers do not have that we have because you can only access your unit level, the common areas, the lobby and retail levels, as well as the designated podium level. Okay, so it already appreciated 9% value appreciation. So if you're really eyeing for investment, this is a perfect one. Okay, we also offer 12 units per floor, so it's very limited only. So this corner unit is 2 bedroom, and this is the 1 bedroom at the middle. Okay, so for the 1 bedroom, that's 69 to 70 square meters, and for the 2 bedroom, that's 109 to 114 square meters. And the good news is that you can actually reserve the unit now and pay it after 2 months. Plus, you get 50% reservation fee, 50% off on your reservation fee. Okay. So if the reservation fee for a Galleon is 200,000, right now you can actually reserve the unit for just 100,000 pesos. So if you're a type of investor or person who's really eyeing for a huge discount, I would recommend that you get this terms, which is 100% spot cash. So in which the 10% discount, in which we offer 10% discount. Before we only offer 6% discount, but you need to grab this opportunity and take this one. Okay, so if you want, you can also have 50% spot down payment, and the 50% is payable over the construction periods. Plus, you get the 5% discount on the total contract price. But if you're the type of investor who want to get flexible terms, you can get 10% down payment at least. So, and you get 1% discount from the total price. So you have two options: 10% down, the 30% is payable over the construction period. Then you get a 30% lump sum every year for 6 years. Say for example, if you want every December, you can have it. And then the 30% balance you can pay to the cash or bank financing. Or if you want the second option, 10% spot, 40% in 82 months, and 50% payable to cash or bank. But this is the best deal ever. So if your budget is really tight, so this is the best opportunity to grab, in which we offer no down payment. So the 10%, it just spread it into 12 months, and then the 20% in the 70 months, plus the remaining 70% payable to the cash, payable either cash or bank. Or you can actually choose the 30% down payment payable for the entire construction and 70% through cash or bank financing. So here's the sample computation. So if you're into spot cash, you can save 2.3 million. So what I chose the unit is on the 11th floor, facing the offices of the Galleon and Asian Development Bank. So the higher the floor, it's the higher the price. Okay, so these are some of the flexible terms. You just need to reserve 100,000. Initial monthly is 1,000 a month, and your lump sum would be approximately 1.3 to 1.4 million. But if you want, you can just have a monthly of 134,000, so that you don't have a lump sum payment. So these are just the payment terms that we can discuss based on their cash flows. So we can determine that later on after the slide. So 50-50. So this is the no down payment scheme. You just need to reserve 100,000, and your monthly amortization would be 100,960 a month over the construction period. Or you can choose this one, 224,000 a month for 1 year, and 79,000 a month for the entire construction. So there's a lot of good offers or payment terms that can offer you. You get the luxury for affordable, flexible payment terms. So for the sample computation of two bedroom, you can save 3.5 million for spot cash. So same terms apply. So let me discuss that later according to your cash flows. So if you're looking for a one floor investment, so good news, because I can offer you a one floor still remaining on the Galleon residences. You get 12 residential units for 1,015 square meters in total. Plus, it comes with 16 designated parking slots. And of course, there will be bulk discount if you're able to purchase Ortigas land property for the past 6 months. So these are the discounts. So these are the sample computations. So this is on the 21st floor. It's a total of 390 million. And you just need to reserve 1.2 million, and the monthly amortization for the 1 year is 3.1 million. And your monthly is 1.1 million for 12 units already. Okay, so if you're willing to reserve the unit, so you just need to go to this link, www.ortigas.com.ph/reservation/index, and you will see an online reservation walkthrough, because with this type of pandemic, we are now offering an online reservation for the safety of all the clients and the employees as well. So these are the 4 steps to navigate and accomplish the online reservation. So if you're willing to reserve a unit, you can actually pay it to MasterCard, Visa, or Paynamics, and so on. So these are the sample walkthrough in which you will be guided. So that would be all. Thank you so much for listening. And my name is Milka. I'm really looking forward to do business with you. Thank you. Goodbye.